Hello, I'm Robin Duda of Sustainable Love, and thanks for watching. I am so inspired to come together with all these other people that are really sharing their perspectives because it's time, don't you think, for all of us that have our own experiences of expertise or just discovery processes about how we are co-creating our reality on this planet right now, to share what we know. I don't think one person has all the answers, and I think our power is in coming out with our talents, our inspirations, our intelligence, and bringing it all together so that we can really learn from each other now and unify our intention to wake up. So because of that desire I have, I wanted to share a little bit about what is co-creation. Some of you that have been following some of the Secret Space Program information, some of you that are just in a deep learning about yourself and how you can change your life for the better, are always asking that question, how can I be more responsible in my life, have the good come back to me? How can I create in a more positive way? Well, I want to let you know that I discovered some of this after my near-death experience in 1990. I was studying psychology. I have 2 master's degrees. My father was a psychologist, and I had a large family. And before this near-death experience, I really was interested in the who, the what, the where of what happened to me. I wanted to understand. I had a passion for that. Once I had this experience where I left my body, I met my own eternal soul essence and what some have called my source. I went to a void. In that experience, I discovered and was shown my soul had created every experience of my life for its own expansion and learning. When I came back into my body, I was filled with so much love, and you can watch more about that on another video. But I was filled with so much desire to understand this principle. How is my soul co-creating? Well, I knew from my experience with Source that the first thing I had to be willing to do was to love everything I created, everything I experienced. And through that commitment, I started understanding how the soul was attracting its own experience through events that were unhealed from other times or other dimensions. So what does that mean? Well, I will give you a good example from my life. Right after my near-death experience, I had come to realize that I really had a lot of self-hatred. I was shocked to discover that in my body. Where was that coming from? Was it just my mother's depression? Was it just all the put-downs from my brothers? Where was it really coming from? When I invoked the part of me that did not know that it was worthy of love, what I ended up discovering is judgments against my soul for crimes against humanity. When I was a slave owner, I remembered that. I started meeting parts of myself that I could not forgive, my own shadow side. We hear that forgiveness is the key right now. Well, I couldn't forgive something that I was denying. I can't forgive someone unless I can meet that part of me and have compassion for those actions that I have held inside of me against myself. So what I really started understanding is forgiveness can't happen in denial, guys. You have to come out of denial of your own shadow self and face that which you do not love. And so I began a rapid discovery process of everything that I had loved and everything that I hadn't loved. And I met aspects of my soul that were attracting events. Not because I said, boy, can't wait to get that terrible thing, my head knocked upside down. Can't wait to get that horrible crime against my body had to happen, that rape, that abuse. We don't ask for that. Our vibration, our unhealed forgiveness spaces, our shadow side that we condemn, that's how we attract these things. And we are being called now more than ever. In my heart, I share this with you, to look at what we don't love so that we can get safe and not keep attracting these splits that we see all over our country, all over the world, where we have a victim part of ourselves not able to heal and forgive. We have a victimizer part of ourselves, not able to heal and forgive. We have a rescue part that thinks it can save everybody and is willing to give up our own self-love to take care of the whole problem, and yet we deny what we really need. So any one of those positions is not really coming from wholeness of self-love. So I invite you to a discovery space, not to blame yourself for what you've created, to let that go, to command that out of your life, because blame does not allow you to take responsibility. It doesn't help you get accountable for your own frequency. It just keeps the cycle going. Withdrawing and detaching and separating yourself from your pain. You can't heal it. It doesn't go anywhere. It stays in the cycle. So I'm inviting you to engage. Engage in your body. Look at the reflections. What triggers you the most? Your reactions will show you what part of your soul is crying for love. So that's my invitation to anyone this week watching, and I'd love to hear from you what you feel about that. And I hope this was a helpful sharing today, because I'm growing even more every day, always asking that question, okay, Source, what do I need to love today? And what's my reflection showing me that my soul is needing for forgiveness? Thanks so much.